Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are doing well. So this is going to be a what spirit needs you to know, right? I know. Usually it's what spirit wants you to know, right? Right? But when I was connecting with spirit, I got this message of like, no. What I need you to know. Because want to me, right, implies like, okay, it would be nice if you knew this. I'd like you to know this. I want you to know this. But need is like, this is paramount. I need you to know this. You need to have this information. Okay? So that's what we're going into. Because I do feel like, honestly, guys, it's just really toxic out there in the world right now. No matter what corner of the earth you're on, it's toxic, and we need to look for the good. Okay, we need to try to find the good. So hopefully I can give you guys a little gas up, a little juice up, get you, send you on your way, pat you on the butt, bye, right? Hopefully I can do that for you. Okay, we'll see. Thank you guys for all that you do. You guys are awesome, and you guys are amazing, and I love you guys so much, and I hope that you realize how beautiful, amazing, intelligent, and just precious that each and every one of you is, because you guys are fucking awesome. All right, so thank you for everything that you do for me, for this channel, for the world, for your communities, everything that you do. You guys are awesome. Okay, thank you. If you are new, welcome. Okay, welcome. If you want to know anything about the services I provide or what I have going on, it's all in the description box. And hey, come check me out over on the gram. I love my gram fam, and y'all already know that, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this now. Okay, so we're gonna look into the angels, gods, and goddesses deck first. And then we're gonna do, I'm feeling risky tonight, so we're gonna do a little bit of the soul's journey lesson cards, and then we'll do the tattoo tarot. This is the ink and intuition, not the 8 coin. All right, so goddess of the earth wanted to come out. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. Guys, spirit wants you to know that you are needed. Like, it's not just like you're here just to, oh, I'm here to learn lessons, and I'm here to go through karmic cycles, and yay, right? Like, you're actually here to do stuff for the earth. You actually are here to help the earth in some way. You're here to make things better, make the world better, make your community better. And you don't have to feel the pressure, right, of just, you know, being like me and getting up here on the stage and talking and doing this, or you don't have to go be a doctor or a astronaut or any of that. You just have to be you. That's the brilliant part about this. That's what spirit needs you to know, is that you don't have to do anything to help this earth other than be exactly who you are right now. Right? Like right now. That's all you have to do, is be you. Okay? A lot of you guys really need to focus on grounding yourself too, because I'm getting like a dizzy spinning kind of energy. So it's, and I'm talking to myself here, spirit. Yes, I got the message. Yes. Okay, I got it. You really need to work on grounding yourself, okay? Rooted. See how she's rooted to the tree, rooted into the earth? I want you guys to really do grounding exercises, okay? Because right now, especially for you sensitives, and if you don't even realize that you're sensitive and things like that, sorry, hold on a second. I like literally just noticed I didn't have my rings on. I like to have my rings on, but I just literally noticed because I washed my hands, so I had taken them off. But anyways, some of you guys are very sensitive and you're unaware. Some of you are aware to a certain extent. Some of you guys, we're out here motherfucking around with some magicians here that don't even realize that you're a magician, right? They're saying Maggie, okay? Maggie could be a name, but I'm thinking of as the Magi, like, you know, magician. Or is it Maggie? I don't know. They're saying Maggie. I don't know, okay? But some of you guys don't realize how powerful that you actually are. You pick up things at a very high frequency. So if there's like a mass energy that's happening, like let's just say, for instance, if there's a lot of political stuff going on, or there's a lot of chaos and fear because of the coronies and everything that's happening right now, you're picking this up. So if you guys have been feeling dizzy, lightheaded, nauseous, like, you know what I mean, like shaky, a little bit too. There are, you know, a lot of energies kind of flying here and there. It's so important that you ground yourself. It's so important that you put up your protective shields and your barriers and self-care, right? I feel like it's just so important, and Spirit really needs you to know that, like, you're here to do something important, but you have to take care of yourself. Okay? You have to take care of yourself. And I don't just mean, oh, I got a bath tonight, so that's good, I'm good. Take care of yourself by speaking good to yourself. Okay? Take care of yourself by treating yourself with that thing that you want. Right? Take care of yourself by believing in yourself. Take care of yourself by forgiving yourself for things that you've done. Take care of yourself by forgiving others for things that they've done. Because believe it or not, when we hold on to shit, that's not doing anything to that person. Let me let you on a little secret, right? Most of the time, people who hurt you, they're selfish, right? They're self-absorbed, right? So they're not even caring that you're still angry at them. I'm going to give this person a silent treatment. I'm never talking to you again. And that's really going to do something to them. No, most of the time they really honestly don't give a shit. Who's holding on to it? It's you. It was Gandha or Buddha or somebody very old and very smart that said holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot ember. The only thing you're hurting is you, boo. Okay, they didn't say boo at the end, that's me, but still, it's you. That's the only thing you're hurting, that's the only, you know what I mean? It's you, you're hurting yourself. So let go of the anger, let go of the resentment, let go of the fear, forgive people, okay? Forgiving for the cheap seats in the back, right? Which, it's a free video, so they're all cheap seats, but what, you know what I'm saying, okay? The cheap seats in the back. Forgiveness is not condoning somebody else's actions. It's simply allowing yourself to be free, freeing yourself from this situation. When you're angry, I'm so mad, I hate this person, and I just saw this person in the store, and now my whole day is gonna be upset, and I don't care, and now I'm cussing everybody out in traffic, and I'm going home and I'm yelling at my kids or my husband or my wife, and I'm cussing at the TV because this person's on the TV and I can't stand this person, and all they do is talk, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing after another, okay? So forgive people around you or people further from you, right? Anybody. Maybe it's people literally on the TV that say things. I'm not trying to mention no names, right? But maybe there's people that upset you. Here in America, we have a lot of politics going on right now with the election being so close. And so I feel comfortable saying that a lot of people right now are getting triggered by these things. And it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. I'm not trying to inflict shame on anybody. There is no shame here. We are where we are. Okay? And that's fine. But if somebody else doesn't agree with what you feel or think, should it really get you to the point where you're foaming at the mouth and saying things that you really shouldn't say? Right? What is that person triggered inside of you? And I don't want to make it a whole thing, guys. I'm just saying, right? Because I don't want to lecture and preach and stuff. But, you know, because I'm so damn good at it. But I'm just saying, forgive people. Forgive people that have trespassed upon you, okay? I'm just saying. What do you need the collective to know, Spirit? That's funny. They just showed me a pail being like, it's like a pail, okay? And it's getting knocked over and then everything's falling out, okay? So you guys might be feeling very drained right now, very exhausted. Some of you guys could be feeling like everything's been siphoned out of you. Some of you guys could be feeling like you didn't expect things to kind of knock over. But then they're showing me the image of the pail being sat back up and it raining water right back into the pail. So what Spirit wants you to know pretty much is anything that you lose, anything that you give out, anything that gets taken away from you, it will be given back. You will get it back. You will receive it back. Spirit will bring it to you, okay? You're meant to have these things. So don't worry if your pail knocks over and something, you know, you lose something in your life, it's going to be returned to you. It is. That is such a funny message, because I'll explain that in a day or two why. I don't want to say anything on this video, but that resonates actually for me. Spirit, what do you need? The collective, not me, right? What do you need the collective to know? Okay, so yeah, God of spiritual healing. You guys are going to have healing. Healing is coming over you, but you have to allow the healing. Some of you guys are working through addictions. You are working through certain toxins. I know that that hit for several people, and that's coming back up now with the, you know, detoxifying your body from certain medications. There was somebody that in one of the last videos that had asked if I could be talking about anxiety medicine or whatever. Listen, guys, if you ever feel something when you're watching my videos and you're like, well, that kind of sounds like what I'm going through, but she didn't say exactly this. Don't overthink it. If it resonates, okay? Because I can only cover so many things at once, guys. You know what I mean? So, yes, for whoever that was. Yes. Okay, if you're trying to get yourself off of the anxiety medication, then yes, I was talking to you. Free radicals is what they're also saying too. So for some of you, this could be about what you're eating, what you're putting into your body. You guys are working on it. You're trying. Spirit acknowledges this with the God of indulgence here. Spirit acknowledges that you are working. You are trying to better yourself. Healing is coming. Healing is coming for you. I'm getting a lot of like, I don't know, for some reason I'm getting food and digestive issues and stuff, so, which resonates for me. I'm not asking for messages for me, guys, I swear. I swear, but Spirit sure is coming through in clutch. But there is a lot of healing. I'm also getting womb healing for you guys. Womb, right? W-O-M-B, okay? Womb healing. So there's something with mother. There's something surrounding mother, something surrounding your parents, maybe with your children, working through these things. It's important that you open up the bridge, right? So you can come across, so they can come across. Which goes hand in hand with what I was talking about before with forgiveness. If there's people in your life that you're needing to forgive, if there's relationships that you would like to work on, you have to open up that road. You can't keep going down the same path expecting change. You have to have these uncomfortable conversations. You have to open yourself up. You have to forgive. You have to say, I'm sorry. Okay, these things have to happen, but I do see a huge healing that's coming over you, and Spirit wants you, needs you to know that healing is coming, because I feel like for some of you guys, you're really tired. I'm getting like a really exhausted feeling, and I feel like some of you guys are just really, really tired of fighting these battles, tired of trying every day, tired of getting up and looking in the mirror and being like, okay, I'm going to be positive, guys. I'm going to be positive today. Like it just feels so hard. It feels like an uphill battle. It feels like, it really does. It feels exhausting. Like my limbs are aching. Everything hurts right now. It feels exhausting. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know that healing is coming for you. An aspect of you or your situation is in need of healing, and Spirit wants you to know that. So listen, guys, if you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. If you need to do certain changes for your lifestyle that's going to help and benefit your health, do it. You have to take care of yourself while you're here. You have to love yourself while you're here. Okay? I personally feel like sometimes when we don't take care of ourselves and we don't go to the doctor, or we don't listen to what the doctor has to say, or we don't do this, it's because deep down inside there's like subconsciously we hate ourselves. So deep down inside we don't want ourselves to be better. We don't want to take care of ourselves. It's kind of like why certain people smoke or do drugs or drink themselves to death every night. It's that kind of energy. Deep down inside you hate yourself. Not trying to trigger you guys, okay? I'm not. I'm just saying that, like, Spirit wants you to know, needs you to know, okay? That you are worthy of that healing. That you are worthy of being here. You're important. You're special. You need to be here till you're 130. You do. The earth actually needs you. It's not an option, okay? It's not a request. Like, Spirit wants you to know, like, you're meant to do certain things. You may not feel like you are. Some of you guys might be a baker, right? A sandwich maker, a corncob pipe maker, right? Some of you guys might feel like you're out here not really doing much, but trust me, you make an impact in this world. You make an impact in somebody's world. And Spirit wants you to know that, okay? So allow the healing to come over you. Call on angels, certain angels for healing. I believe it's Gabriel. Or is it Raphael? I don't know. I think it's Gabriel. I don't know. One of them. Right? Look it up. Look it up. They're also saying Archangel Metatron, and I don't know who what Metatron is specific for, but some of you guys could work with Archangel Metatron is what they're saying, okay? I need to get definitely, you know, debriefed on the archangels. But definitely call on your guides, call on the angels for healing, listen to the healing. But also, like, it's very important. Spirit wants me to definitely relay the message. Western medicine, right, is important. Okay? People don't spend years and years and years and years getting, you know, certified and licensed to heal people because it looks cool on their wall. Like, there's actually a necessity for it, okay? So just make sure that you are taking care of yourself. But I'm also getting spiritual healing too from, like, psychic attacks, from people who put things on you, or energy vampires especially. I'm getting that kind of energy. I feel like it's important that you rest. I feel like it's important that you get sleep, guys. Make sure you're sleeping, okay? Because when you're sleeping, this is literally what the angels are doing to you, is what Spirit's saying. Don't get creeped out, right? This is just let it happen. This is what the angels are doing for you. They're healing you as you sleep. So it's really important. They're saying regeneration. Yeah. So make sure that you are, you know, allowing this to happen. You know, there's a lot of poets and songwriters and performers and musicians and writers in general and, you know, movie stars. There's a lot of talent in this collective. I can feel it. You know, Spirit wants me to relay this message to you guys. Like, you know, there's a lot of talent here, but there's a suppression of it because this energy of not feeling good enough, or not feeling worthy, or being scared of rejection and fear of failure and things like that, or lack of direction, overthinking, right? Not trusting yourself to make certain decisions because you've made wrong decisions before. So, you know, don't let yourself be bound to this 3D earthly, right, stuff that tells you that you can't create. You can create. You do. There's an artist within you. There's a creator within you. Okay? All you have to do is release yourself. Release yourself from them limitations. Release yourself from those traps that tells you that you're not good enough, because you are good enough. That really feels like the whole freaking message here of this reading, is what Spirit needs you to know, is that you are good enough. Okay? And this is part of your healing. This is part of your spiritual healing. Some of you guys really need to work too. Message, right? Some of you guys really need to work too with your receiving, because some of you guys are give, right? I give to my children, I give to my work, I give to my family, I give to Spirit, I give to this, I give to that, I give to the world, I donate this, I do that. Who gives to you? Good God. Whew, right? Who gives to you? Got to give to yourself. Okay? So allow yourself to give to yourself. Allow yourself to receive from others. You know, these are learned behaviors that we get because we watch our parents, we watch other people, how they interact as we're growing up. We're like little computers, you know? Just learning, like little sponges, just soaking everything up. And somewhere along the line, you learned that it was better to give, and receiving somehow made you selfish, or somehow made you greedy, or it was wrong because other people are in need, and this and that. Allow yourself to receive, please. Thank you. All right. So what else do we have? What do you need them to know, Spirit? What do you need the collective to know? So show me a rainbow, which is a nice sign because that's hope, right? Hope after the storm. The goddess of compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So how are you speaking to yourself? How are you connecting to yourself? Are you telling yourself that you're garbage, that you'll never succeed, that you'll never move forward, that you'll never do this, you'll never do that? You guys, start out. They're giving me the specific message. Take pleasure in the things you do. Yes, it is important that some of you guys just have some fun while you're here. Good God. Like, honestly, okay? It's important to laugh. It's important to have fun. It's important to get out and let loose, and, you know, with your mask 6 feet apart, of course. But do everything that you know, want to do while you're here, because you're only here for like a blink in the whole scope of things. You know, of course you come back and you reincarnate and this and that, but each incarnation is a blink of an eye. You're there, you're back, right? Guy's gonna be like, you just left, right? And you already back, okay, you know? So, you know, enjoy your life while you have it. And I'm not trying to scare nobody or trigger nobody, right? But just enjoy your life while you have it, guys. The goddess of compassion, self-criticism, diminishing your sense of self-worth. Are you having compassion with yourself? Right? There was like a therapy session that I had seen, and I don't want to name any names because I don't want to call anybody out or do any of that stuff, but there was this, you know, person that was getting therapy, and they were talking about how they hated themselves and they wish they would die, and they just, you know, they didn't see a purpose for themselves to be here, and, you know, all of that. And then the therapist asked them, okay, so let me ask you something. If you saw a kitten in the road, in the middle of the road, right? Cars zooming all around it, what are you gonna do? And the person was like, well, I guess I would try to flag traffic and stop traffic and run out there and save the kitten and help the kitten. And the therapist is like, well, why would you do that? And the person was like, because the kitten deserves to live. The kitten's just, you know, here. It's like, oh, so what makes you think that you don't deserve to live if the kitten does? Right? Some of you guys are really struggling with, and I can feel it because I want to cry right now. Like, I can feel the sad, dark depression that you guys are going through. I can feel it. And some of you guys, you don't feel like you are worthy of life. You don't feel like you deserve to live. But you do. And if you would show compassion to a kitten in the middle of the road, right? Some of y'all would spend all day trying to get a kitten out of a storm drain or something. Like, you know, like some of you guys would, like, you would literally stop freeway traffic to grab a turtle and run it across the street. But yet you're sitting here thinking you're not worth anything. You have to show compassion to yourself. You have to give to yourself that you would give to other people. If you would be willing to help other people, if you would be willing to run into a burning building if you knew that there was a baby inside that building, because I know a lot of you would. I know that a lot of you would. You have to be able to do this for yourself, guys. God, this message is so emotional. It makes me want to cry. Like, I'm literally tearing up over here, and I am not well, I guess I am a little bit of a crier, but I'm not one of those people that cries all the time, but because I can feel the pain. Like, I can feel you guys just, nothing ever goes right. Nothing ever happens. I'm so sick of life. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick. Yeah, you are. You're sick. You're sick. Which is why you need healing. Why you need to let yourself sleep. Why you need to reconnect with your guides. You need to sit down and go on that quest, right? Go on that journey in your mind. Meditate. Ask for answers. Ask for healing from your angels. They want to give it to you. But you have free will. Your angels are not just here and they're like, okay, well, you know what? The collective needs healing. I better run in there and give them healing. It's about that time, right? So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye. And then they come and they heal you. No, you have free will. If you're not asking for healing, okay, well, then they must want to live in this misery, which is their right. That is their choice. You're learning something from it. It's not like it's in vain. We all know that over here at the Moody Corner, right? We know. Nothing is, you know, wasted. Everything is valuable. The pain, the bad times, everything's valuable because it all teaches you something. It all helps with your soul's growth, okay? But you don't have to suffer is what Spirit is saying. You don't have to. You can allow this healing to come over you. You can be proactive in your health, whether it's mental, spiritual, physical. You can. You have the resources around you. And some of that just includes you opening your mouth and asking for healing from your angels. Asking for your guides to come and light the way for you and show you and help you. They will. Okay? But if you don't feel like you're worth it, you're never going to ask. So it all starts with your self-speak. It all starts with how you view yourself. And what self-identities have you assigned to yourself based off of how other people have treated you in the past. Other people have hurt you or abused you or treated you wrong, you feel like maybe some of you guys do feel like you deserved it. Or maybe some of you guys feel like trash because you weren't able to stop it. Spirit wants that to stop right now. Because you're needed here, okay? And you're no use to nobody, including yourself, if you're going to sit in the self-pity. which I'm sorry. I love you guys so fucking much, but it is self-pity. Because a lot of people go through things while they're here. In fact, that's kind of the point. A lot of people hurt, a lot of people, you know, go through this. Gratitude is so important. You have to be thankful for everything that you have. And if you, at this moment in time, cannot be thankful for yourself, if you cannot be thankful for the life that you have because you're in that deep, dark pit right now, be thankful for the kittens, right? Be thankful for the puppies. Be thankful for when your coffee is made just right, right? Or your tea's brewed to perfection. Be thankful for a beautiful sunset when you do get to see it, or a nice scent that comes over you when you walk past a flower garden. You guys are really about to make me fucking cry up in here. I can't even, like, I really can't right now. Because it's like I feel so much, like, pain, but I also feel so much love. You guys, some of you guys, like, you hate yourselves or you look down on yourselves so much, but you would give your last for somebody. Like, some of you guys would give your last. You know? You have to show up for yourself like that, guys. You have to show up for yourself like that. So what Spirit wants you to know with gratitude, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents, right? Because life does present opportunities. It can be horrible, and it can be tragic, and it can be painful, and it can be stupid, right? Life can really be stupid, okay? It really can. But there's good, okay? There's good in life, too. Be thankful for how beautiful that glow is off of that candle. It looks freaking amazing, right? Be grateful that you have eyes to fucking see it. Like, first of all, because some people don't have that. You see what I'm saying? There's always something to be grateful for. Okay? There's always something to be grateful for. So, showing gratitude and seeking for the things that are going to make you feel grateful, it's going to help. You'll start to notice that every day, if you look for things to be grateful for, make it, yeah, I'm serious right now. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, make it a whole thing. I'm going to purposely today, everywhere I go, I'm going to try to find something in that space to be thankful for. Even if it's just thankful that you're not the other person, right? Alert, okay? Because some of y'all, it can be that. Like, you run across somebody, they're just nasty, and you're like, oh, okay. I'm thankful I'm not you, right? Like, okay? Even if it's just that kind of energy, find something to be grateful in every situation, okay? Try it. You might like it, right? Try it and then keep doing it, and you're going to notice that the positive stuff, it just starts kind of naturally coming. Your perception, your mindset just starts to shift on its own, and you start to feel more positive because that gratitude attitude, right, creates more. When you show the universe that you're grateful, the universe naturally wants to give you more to be grateful for. And the grateful and the universe works off like anything else. Works for incentive, baby. Okay. Ain't nothing free around here, all right? It all works for incentive, even if it's just transfer of energy. So if Spirit blesses you, right? Spirit rains a little blessing down on you, even if you feel like, well, about fucking time, right? Like, if Spirit rains a blessing down on you, you need to be thankful. Okay? You need to express that gratitude, not just feel the thankfulness, but say it. You know? Live in that grateful energy of, I'm so thankful. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for giving me another day. Thank you for allowing me to pay my bills. Thank you for allowing me to smell that beautiful smell of fresh baked bread, right? Or whatever. Okay? Because somebody out there baking bread. All right? Hit the comments if that's you, because I can smell it. Okay? It smells buttery and delicious, right? Adversity and self-esteem are going to be the last cards, because honestly, I'll sit here and talk forever. All right? So, adversity, I can accept the challenges that... Okay, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Now you're smelling what I'm selling, right? That's what I've been saying the whole time. Okay? I've been saying that since been saying that. Like, I've literally been saying that. Okay? That challenges help you grow. Okay? Challenges help you grow. They help you learn. They help you Be grateful for your experience, grateful for who you are, grateful for other people that maybe come to your aid and help you. But adversity is a part of life, and that's what Spirit really needs you to know. It's part of life, babe. You ain't never gonna have a life no matter how many times you incarnate. I don't care how ascended you are, right? I don't, okay? You're never going to have a life where it's like bump free, where there's no kind of problems that happen, no kind of challenges that happen. And I hear you guys already. I know, but do I have to have all of these challenges? Well, I guess you're just an extremely strong soul. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We don't put any more on ourselves than we can handle, right? Spirit doesn't put anything more on us than what we can handle. So if you feel like you got the bare brunt of it all, well, then maybe you're like the strongest one in here, because you can handle it. In fact, it's paramount. You're not here just learning little lessons, just doing little things. You're here learning massive lessons like trauma and abuse and mental health issues. You're strong. You're one of the top people. Like, you really are here to learn something. Your soul is not playing around. And when you go back home and you're back into your higher, consciousness and your full self, and you realize that, and you're back into your buff mode, like, right? You're like, yeah. That's right. I did that. I conquered that life. Yeah. You're like, that's right. And everybody's like, I knew you were going to be fine. And it's like, I was a little worried, honestly, when you had set up all this trauma for yourself, but I knew, because you're very strong, right? That's just kind of the energy I always get, when we get back home. I feel like for those who have severely, how we would look at it as a tragic life, when they get back home, everybody's like, ooh, look at all you survived. Oh my God, that's fucking awesome. It's all about your perspective, guys, and how you choose to look at it. I know as humans, when we're here, and I do this too, I know it's really easy for us to get caught up in the pain, get caught up in the emotion, get caught up in the why and the self-pity and how come I have to, and why can't they go through something, right? Trust me, boo. They're battling their own things, even if they don't look like they are. Some of us are, and I say that with a wink, some of us are really good at looking like we're not battling anything, okay? But trust me, everybody battles something, okay? So focus on your own paper, right? Eyes on your own paper, class, okay? Because what you have, if your plate looks a little bit fuller than the person's next to you, well, that's just because you can eat all that. They can't, okay? So adversity, it's the only way to learn, all right? Self-esteem, I possess the gifts of soul that benefit me and others. Like I was saying in the very beginning of this reading. Because this is where I'm going to end it, guys, because I've already been talking enough. I'm not even going to get into tarot. This is like what I was saying from the very beginning. You're here to do something, even if it's just be you, especially because it's just being you, okay? You're here to thrive. You're here to help people. You're here to create. Some of you guys are going to create things that have never been created before. Some of you guys are going to touch people that you've never thought that you would touch. Some of the things that you're going through right this second, Spirit needs you to know that the trials, the pain that you're going through right this second is you're going through that so you can teach somebody else, so you can heal somebody else and help somebody else. I don't know if that makes how you feel about that. And I don't know if that makes you feel like it's a consolation prize. For me, it always helps. When I go through pain or I go through moments of depression and things like that, I always, kind of think I'm going through this so I can learn, but I'm also going through this so I can help other people. And that makes me feel good. Because that's what I'm here to do, is help other people. Okay? So I know the reasons why I go through the things that I go through or the things that I have gone through. I know that it's not in vain. I know that it's not only for my soul's growth, but it's so I can sit here, right now, and tell you guys this kind of stuff. Because how the fuck would I know what any of this is if I had not been through it? How would I know what it feels like to want to die if I hadn't been there myself? Right? If I hadn't crawled myself out of the pit before, how in the hell am I going to let you guys know how to do it? Could you imagine? me walking by the pit and you guys are in there and I'm like, well, guys, I don't know. I've never been through that before. So bye. Right. That's why, you know, everybody has a reason of why they're here, a purpose of why they're here. Okay. So it's really important that you guys understand that you're here for more than just yourself, right? You're here for other people too. And even if you haven't even met those people yet or been in those situations yet where you're going to be able to help people, understand that it is going to happen. And one day you are going to have that moment of reckoning. That's what Spirit needs you to know. One day you're going to have that moment of reckoning. This is why I'm here. This is why I signed up for this. I know now. Okay? So it helps with it starts with your self-esteem. Like I was saying, your self-speak. That's what it starts with. How you treat yourself, how you love yourself directly touches and affects every single person that you come in contact with, every single situation that you go through. If you're the victim, you're always going to find somebody who wants to make you the victim, right? So it's just really important, guys, that you are honoring yourself and speaking good to yourself. It's not cockiness. It's not being egotistical. It becomes cocky and egotistical when you think you're better than people. That's when it becomes cocky. That's when it becomes toxic, when you think you're better, because ain't nobody better than anybody or worse than anybody. We're all on journeys. I don't got time to get into it with you about how this person did this to this person and that means that they're evil. I don't got time. We're all here on our own journeys, and we're all learning in this human experience, and everything is valuable. Okay? Because everything teaches us something. Everything teaches somebody else something. Okay? So make sure that you guys are really honoring yourself and speaking to yourself the way that you should be speaking to yourself. Speak to yourself the way that you would speak to a child. Would you tell a child that it's disgusting and fat and ugly? Would you tell a child that you deserve to die? And if you would, maybe you need to go ahead and just, figure that shit out, right? But most of you guys, I'm willing to say 99.9999, right? % of you guys would not. So if you wouldn't talk to a child that way, don't you dare talk to yourself that way. Don't you dare say those things about yourself, okay? All right? All right, guys. That's all. I love you guys so much. This has really been a very powerful message, and I'm so happy that I honored Spirit and listened and did what I was led to do, because I feel like this is actually going to help a few people, which is so important to me. To me, it's not so much me touching the mass, right? Washing it down so much that it reaches everybody. Out of everybody who views this video, only 2 people get touched by this enough to want to get up out of that darkness that they're in. That's more than enough for me. So, I love you guys. And don't ever be afraid to reach out to me. I'm right here. Okay, I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. I hope it did something. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.